Good afternoon, football fans. This is Andy McNamara, and it's my pleasure to welcome you into the Axis Football League. Today's matchup is as close as you can get on paper. These teams are very evenly matched. We are moments away from what promises to be a close and exciting matchup. Let's get down to the field. He kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. Shakes off the first tackle. That's the end of that play. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. The runner takes it outside. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 11. From under center. Handoff to Hawkins. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That gets us to second down. 2nd and 10. Steps into the pocket. Flings one. And he's brought down. They'll lose one on the play. The offense comes in on third down. 11 yards to go. He steps back to pass. Finds a target. Batted down and incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. The punt's away. The punt is caught. And he is tackled. Memphis gets set to start off the drive. Gallagher surveys the field. He tosses one up near the 50. And the ball is batted down. Second and 10. Player in motion. Gallagher will hand it off, and Cobb makes the tackle. That gets us to third down. The offense comes in on third down. 7 yards to go. QB back to pass. Gallagher slings it. Wrapped up and brought down. Barrett with the tackle. A huge pickup there by the offense. 4th play of the drive. Off tackle run to the outside. And he's wrestled to the ground. That gets us to second down. 2nd down and 10 to go. Gallagher will hand it off. He's tackled. Gain of 4 on the play. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers for the defense. He steps back to pass. And he is down. Jefferson with the tackle. Gain of 9 on the play. The offense will operate from the gun. He makes the toss. And the tackle is made. That will go for about 5 yards. Memphis makes their way up to the line. Gallagher with the handoff. And he is down. Jefferson with the tackle. That will go for about 8 yards. Memphis makes their way up to the line. Gallagher will hand it off. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. That will be good for about 1. 2nd down for the offense. 3 yards to go. Gallagher with the handoff. He's finally taken down. Gain of 15. The offense sets up with two backs. He makes the inside handoff, and he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. They'll lose one on the play. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. 2nd and goal. Williams takes the handoff. Touchdown, Memphis. They're setting up for the extra point. It's up, and it sails through. The first score of the game goes to Memphis. Can they keep the momentum going? Lining up for the kickoff. The kick is off. He catches the kickoff. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Inside handoff, and he's brought down. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down. 11 yards to go. Handoff to Hawkins. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd and 10. He steps back to pass. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. He makes the punt. The punt is caught. And he's brought to the turf. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Gallagher drops back to pass. Tosses a pass. The ball is caught. And he's hit right away and taken down. That will go for about 8 yards. That signals the end of the first quarter. Memphis on top for now with a small lead. 2nd down, 2 yards to go. He hands it off to the right side. Jefferson with the tackle. That's good for about 7 yards. 1st down and 10 to go. He'll toss it to the back. Sutton wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down, 14 yards to go. Gallagher with the handoff. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Williams. Gain of 4 on the play. 4 receivers set for the offense. Gallagher drops back to pass. Jefferson with the tackle. A huge gain by the offense. Memphis makes their way up to the line. Gallagher with the handoff. Wrapped up and brought down. Barrett with the tackle. That will go for about 5 yards. Memphis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. Gallagher on the throw. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. 8th play of the drive. They'll send a player in motion. QB back to pass. He pulls it in, and he's taken down. Tackle made by Sutton. Gain of 14 on the play. 1st down and 10 to go. Pitch to the right side. And he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down. Gallagher will hand it off, and he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Williams. They'll lose one on the play. Third down, 3 yards to go. Gallagher surveys the field. A flat touchdown, Memphis. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Ref is going to catch him for defensive holding, and they'll choose to decline the penalty. The offense sets up for the point after. Here's the kick. And the kick is good. That score extends Memphis's lead a bit more. The offense lines up to kick it off. He sends it off. He fields the kickoff. Broken tackle. And he's tackled here. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He drops back to pass. Flings one. And he's tackled right away. A huge pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10. He makes the handoff to the left side, and he's brought to the turf. They'll pick up a couple yards here. The defense comes in a 4-3 set. Hawkins takes the handoff, and the tackle is made. Small gain on the play. 3rd down, 13 yards to go. Steps into the pocket, and the pass falls to the ground. The punt team makes its way up the line. He makes the punt, and the punt falls out of bounds. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Motion for the offense. They'll recover some ground with that score. Here comes the kicking team. The kick's away. The kickoff is fielded. He eludes the first defender, and he is down. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. He drops back into the pocket. Zings one. Tipped away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense. He drops back. Looking for a target short over the middle. And he's tackled here. A huge pickup there by the offense. 3rd play of the drive. He drops back to pass. Rifles a pass. Complete to Wiggins. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 9 on the play. 4th play of the drive. Handoff to Hawkins. And he's tossed to the turf. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down. Just 1 yard to go. Tosses the ball. The pass connects. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 5 on the play. 1st and 10. He drops back into the pocket. It's caught, and he's immediately brought down. Gain of 12 on the play. A 2-receiver set for the offense. He drops back into the pocket. Pass complete. That gets us to 2nd down. 8th play of the drive. He steps back to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! The kicking team sets up for the extra point. It's up. And the extra point is good. That will bridge the gap a bit. Here comes the kicking team. The kick's away. The kickoff is caught. Ripped to the ground. Memphis makes their way up to the line. Gallagher surveys the field. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Steps into the pocket. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The defense lines up for another 3rd down. They've been struggling to get a stop here. Gallagher will hand it off. Sutton wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 8 on the play. And the defense calls timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. The offense lines up to punt. He punts it away. He'll field the punt. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. QB back to pass. And Carter with the grab. A nice pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10. Dropping back. Tosses it off to the right side of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense. He drops back. He makes the throw over to the right side of the field. And the receiver just can't bring it in. 3rd down and 10 to go. He tosses a floater, batted down and incomplete. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He punts it away. And the punt falls out of bounds. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. Gallagher surveys the field. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. QB back to pass. Tipped away and incomplete. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers for the defense. Gallagher will hand it off, and the defense got him. Tackle made by Williams. They'll lose 1 on the play. The punt team makes its way up the line. He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. He'll return the kick up near the 30. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line. It's up. And it just sails a bit wide. Memphis getting set to start off this drive. Gallagher on the throw. He pulls it in. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 19. That brings us to the end of the 2nd quarter. Memphis on top for now with a small lead. He sends it off. He catches the kickoff. And the defender got him down. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Motion for the offense.
Gallagher with the handoff. And he's taken down. Tackle made by Sutton. Gain of 5 on the play.
2 backs for the offense.
The runner takes the inside handoff, and he'll be tackled near the line. Gain of 1 on the play.
3rd down for the offense. 13 yards to go. Receiver in motion.
Gallagher surveys the field, tosses the ball, and he's taken down. Tackle made by Sutton. Gain of 5 on the play.
A fresh set of downs for Memphis.
He makes the inside handoff, and he's tackled here. That will be good for about 6.
Memphis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down.
Gallagher surveys the field, and he's off, and he safely slides to the ground. That'll be good for about 2.
3rd and short for the offense.
He gives it to the runner on the right side, and he's brought to the turf. Gain of 6 on the play.
1st and 10.
He tosses one up near the 50. He'll be brought down up near the 50. Short gain on the play.
2nd down for the offense.
Gallagher drops back to pass. He's got a receiver in single coverage deep. Tipped away and incomplete.
Memphis sets up on 3rd down.
Gallagher surveys the field. Tracks down that ball. The tackle is made. A huge gain by the offense.
A fresh set of downs for Memphis.
Gallagher with the handoff. Jefferson with the tackle. Gain of 6 on the play.
The offense comes in on 2nd down. 13 yards to go.
Gallagher drops back to pass. Big time catch, and he's brought to the turf. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play.
The offense lines up on 1st and goal.
He steps back to pass. Gallagher slings, count it. Touchdown, Memphis.
The offense sets up for the point after.
There's the kick. And it's good.
That score extends Memphis's lead a bit more. Here comes the kicking team.
The kick's away. The kickoff is fielded. Sheds off the first tackle, and the defender got him down.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
He hands it to the runner. That's the end of that play. Gain of 7 on the play.
2nd down. 3 yards to go.
He fakes the handoff. And it's knocked away by the defense.
The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on 3rd downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call.
He finds a receiver over the middle just beyond the line of scrimmage. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 4 on the play.
1st and 10 for the offense.
Dropping back. He tosses one. Tipped away and incomplete.
The offense sets up under center. They'll send a player in motion.
Handoff to Hawkins. And he is down. That'll bring up third down.
Third down for the offense.
He makes the throw up near the 45. Tackle made by Wiggins. And he's tackled here. Gain of 5 on the play.
The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
He punts it away. He'll field the punt. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line.
They'll start things off from the 20.
He'll toss it off to the left side. That's the end of that play. That gets us to second down.
The offense sets up with 3 receivers.
Inside run. And he's tackled. Gain of 8 on the play. That marks the end of the third quarter.
A fresh set of downs for Memphis.
Gallagher surveys the field. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. They'll lose 1 on the play.
The offense comes in on second down. 11 yards to go.
Gallagher drops back to pass. He's got a receiver streaking down the sideline. Tipped away and incomplete.
A 2-back set for the offense.
QB with the play fake. And it's knocked away by the defense.
The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
The punt's away. He catches the punt. He's tackled.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Hawkins takes the handoff. He's put to the turf. They'll pick up a couple yards there.
Second down. 7 yards to go.
Handoff to Hawkins. And he is tackled. Loss of 4.
Operating from under center.
Penalty flag on the field. I think they're going to get the offense for a false start. And they'll accept the penalty.
Third down.
Dropping back. Fakes the handoff and looks to pass. And he's tackled. A nice pickup there by the offense.
First and 10 for the offense.
QB back to pass. Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. The pass is caught. That's good for about 7 yards.
Second down. 3 yards to go.
He drops back into the pocket. He finds a target over the middle of the end zone. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete.
Third and short for the offense. Motion left.
Play action fake. Tipped away and incomplete. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field.
The offense is going to try for 3 here.
Here's the kick. And it sails through. That will eat away at the lead a bit.
Lining up for the kickoff.
He sends it off. He'll field the kickoff. And he's tackled.
Memphis gets set to start off the drive.
He makes the toss off to the right side. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. Gain of 6 on the play.
The offense will operate from under center.
Makes the handoff. He is picked up and brought down. Small gain on the play.
3rd down and short.
Gallagher will hand it off. And he's wrestled to the ground. Small loss on the play.
The offense lines up to punt.
He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. And he's tackled.
The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down.
He drops back to pass. Play action pass. Complete to Wiggins. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. Good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 for the offense.
He makes the throw to the middle of the... And it's caught for a touchdown. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field.
They're setting up for the extra point.
It's up. And the extra point is good. That score will close the gap a bit.
Lining up for the kickoff.
He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. He'll field the kickoff. And he's tackled.
Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Gallagher drops back to pass. Throws a pass. He's put to the turf. That will bring up 2nd down.
The defense sets up in a dime set.
Steps into the pocket. He's looking for a receiver deep down the sideline. Drop pass by the offense.
3rd down for the offense.
14 yards to go. He steps back to pass. It is caught by Wade. Wrapped up and brought down. Barrett with the tackle. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play.
Memphis makes their way up to the line. A fresh set of downs for Memphis. Motion for the offense.
Gallagher will hand it off. Stopped before he can break free. That'll be good for a couple yards. And the defense will call timeout here. That will be their first.
2nd down, 2 yards to go.
Gallagher will hand it off. Wrapped up and brought down. Barrett with the tackle. That'll go for 9 yards. And the defense calls timeout. That will be their 2nd of the half.
A dime set for the defense.
Gallagher on the throw. Batted down and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Dropping back. Gallagher on the throw. And it's good from downtown. And he's brought to the turf. A huge gain by the offense. And the defense calls timeout. That will be their last of the half.
Memphis makes their way up to the line.
And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. Memphis makes their way to the line here on second down. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. Third down and long. And he takes a knee.
And out comes the field goal unit.
And that is going to do it for this one. For the entire Axis football crew, my name is Andy McNamara. We'll see you next game.